Hey, it's Mike Weller, your senior real estate specialist here in Orange County and around Southern California. We're here to talk a little bit more about Prop 19. This time we're going to be talking about the changes to the parent-child exclusion, which currently exists and now which will be much more limited. So this is kind of the negative, the drawback side of Prop 19. So current law allows basically, if a property, if the owner passes away or if they just pass along the property voluntarily to their children or their adult children, the property doesn't get reassessed from a tax basis. It maintains the Prop 13 tax protection that it had previously. So if somebody bought their house in 1985, it got assessed in 1985 and the property taxes have gone up 2% per year, they don't continue to get reassessed. Under the current law, if that person passes or they pass the property along to their children, the children continue to maintain that Prop 13 protection, meaning that it continues to get assessed at that same rate with the 2% annual increase. Prop 19 will essentially eliminate that in almost all cases, with the main exception being when the primary home is the primary resident of the parent, whether they pass or whether they're voluntarily giving it to their children. And then the children, that child also has to make that home their primary residence. So this does not apply to mom passes away and the kids take over the home and keep it, but they don't move into it. It will now get reassessed. It also does not apply to any second properties that the parents have, whether it's a second home, if they have a second home out in the desert or up in Big Bear, or a rental property. So those would no longer have the parent-child exclusion for Prop 13. So there is a little bit of planning that can be done depending on specific situations and specific circumstances. We did a great webinar. One of our attorneys actually did a great webinar on this topic, and I would encourage you to watch that. You can reach out to me for more information. But this is kind of the downside. This was the trade-off in Prop 19 to get the tax portability part of it passed. So anyway, just be aware of this if you are a senior, if you have a senior in your family that's a homeowner, or somebody in your life, whether it's a close friend or a client, depending on who it is in your life and where they're at. So feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to chat with you more about this, answer questions. But the webinar is also a great resource for good information on this topic too. So anyway, stay safe and we'll see you next time. Take care.